Good morning. Welcome to your Sunday morning, early morning intuitive guidance. I'm Dr. Bonnie Nussbaum, here with some words of wisdom to set our day off on a good path. And today's wisdom made me smile, that kind of knowing smile of, oh yeah, here we go again. The energy of this building on the energy of yesterday's message, which actually I had cleared all of the cards off my desk from previous messages. I mean, there were some stacks that were kind of big. Good morning to the two of you who are here. Your names aren't rolling yet, but I'm glad you're here because I think today's message is going to be really cool. But I had cleared everything off the desk. Good morning, Jonille. Welcome. Glad you are here. Put them all back into their decks, and now I'm seeing which ones are speaking to me. Good morning, Nancy. Glad you're here. Welcome, welcome. To add to the desk. So yesterday's message, which was spaciousness and about letting go of what we no longer need and clearing a sacred space. Good morning, Mel. Glad you're here. Welcome. Thank you for the rainbow and the wave and the heart. Appreciated. And Jonille, your name just rolled again, so I'm thinking this message is going to chime for you as well. Clearing that sacred space that may be uncomfortable to be in as we anticipate, as we await what's meant to come, what we're meant to do. Good morning, Ruth Ann. Welcome. Glad you're here. Thank you for the sunshine. It is going to be really chilly today and tomorrow. So I've got my wool sweater on with another shirt underneath because one's a little picky, but it has pockets. So my hands are usually freezing. So now I have pockets. This is good. Today's a busy day between talking to all of you, and then we have the Unity Intention event at 9 o'clock. And then, let's see, what's next? There's something else in there. And then I'm talking to someone. We're practicing a talk that we're going to give. So lots of stuff today for a Sunday. But today's card, first of all, it is from the Native Spirit deck by Denise Lynn, who's Cherokee. And we haven't seen this deck in a while. It was actually the 5th deck down in the center pile of the decks that I have, which are right here. And I just kept muscle testing, and it's like, no, 5th, okay. And it was the Native Spirit deck. And this card dovetails beautifully with yesterday's spaciousness card. So after I read the card for today, I kind of stacked up all of the things on my desk. Good morning, Gwen. Glad you're here. Welcome. All the things on my desk that speak to this same kind of a message. So to me, the universe is really wanting us to hear this message with our intuitive ears, see this message with our intuitive eyes. Now's the time. And I say that word now kind of ironically because I was up early today and was just sitting here looking out the window at the snow and moving into flow, and started thinking about after I'd read the card, I started thinking about this, and I felt this very familiar feeling. I've never labeled it before, I don't think, but I labeled it today, and I'm calling it hesitation. And what happens is when I start dreaming about what it is that I'm here to do, this feeling comes, this hesitation, this pause. And so went back to yesterday's card and reread today's card. What do I no longer need? I no longer need that internal hesitation that stops me from doing the things I'm here to do. I think it served a purpose at a point because I had attention deficit hyperactivity disorder before that even had a name. In my era, it was naughty. You're naughty. You're not listening. You're not sitting down. You're running around like a maniac, blah, blah, blah. So I think hesitation came in as a way to give me, as a little girl, pause so that I wasn't doing things like, I wonder what would happen if I jump off the top of the swing set, blah, blah, blah. I no longer need that. I have other tools that can allow me to think things through and to make good decisions and to follow my heart. So I just thought that was interesting for already before we even hit 6:30 in the morning, making some insights. So let's do a little breathing and a little tapping. Pick your spot. Nice deep breath in. Crown chakra spinning open, drawing in healing golden light. Exhaling that golden light down through your whole body. In through the nose. And the crown chakra out through the mouth and down through the body. Healing golden light. And it's a smart light. It goes where we need it to go. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. Trusting that it arrives at every point in our body where we need it. Our body, our auric body, our mind, spirit, thought process, whatever it is, belief system. And one more for good measure. And our card for today is Sweat Lodge. Sweat Lodge. Little domed building. The one, oh, now it says slow connection. Hopefully we don't lose the connection. But this little dome building, the with back to bad connection. Hopefully this isn't going to mess the whole thing up. We shall see. But we shall overcome as well, right? This is part of what happens. As we're making big change, sometimes the energy shifts and the technological systems we have can't keep up. Oh well, on we go. Sweat Lodge. Card meaning, cleanse yourself, body, mind, and soul. That was yesterday's card. Spaciousness, clearing out what no longer serves. Purify, clutter clear. Let go of objects and relationships that no longer serve you. This is a strong message. 2 days in a row, folks. 2 days in a row. What do we need to let go of? Purify your body. Go within. Meditate. Talk to the Creator. Give thanks. I will also add, be in the stillness. Be in the stillness. You don't need to think in there. You don't need to talk in there. If you don't, be in the stillness. Just be. Your native spirit wants you to know. Sweat lodges are small domed structures. There it is. Covered with skins, blankets, or mud, in which very hot stones are placed in the center. The one that we had was actually with these very huge rubber tarps. They were like $500 a tarp. They were huge. Water is poured over stones so that hot steam arises from the rocks. Thus, the sweat lodge with its hot steam is used for purification ceremonies, as well as a place to commune with the divine. I love that. Commune with the divine. It doesn't say ask for a bunch of shit. It doesn't say have a conversation. Commune with. That may be wordless. That may be wordless. This card chose you to tell you that it's time to clear out the clutter in your life. So today, ceremonially, in between the other things that I have to do, I'm going to pick out some things to let go of. And I may not get too far with that. We'll see what happens. But I need to signal to the universe that I am ready to let go of the stuff that does not serve me, like that internal hesitation that comes up. Sometimes clutter can be things in your closet that you don't love or use, but sometimes clutter can be outmoded relationships or habits that no longer serve you. The clearer your inner and outer space becomes, the easier it will be to hear the sweet messages from your soul. Slow connection. Hopefully it's not messing it up. We'll see. The journey. What to do. Sometimes this card chooses you when it's time to do some physical detoxification. Juices, clear out some clutter. Love it, use it, or get rid of it. Even one small item can make a difference. Again, so you may ceremonially clear some clutter. You may decide, I'm going to take this object, let it represent the things that I'm letting go of, mind, body, spirit, and bless it on its way, wherever it's going to go. If you can repurpose it, if you can give it to someone else, if you can donate it, please do. We don't need more crap in our landfills. But if the only option is throwing it away, harvest what you can from it and throw it away. So that is our card for today. But I want to show you. So we had spaciousness, clearing out the clutter. It's about being in flow. It's about allowing what is. It's about moving past the obstacles we've put in place. So I just want you to see, embrace the process, release the outcome. Expansive consciousness dissolves obstacles. Obstacles are challenges that provide me with some learning I really need to move forward. They are vital steps in the process rather than annoyances or barriers. And one of my favorites, she believed she could, so she did. And so it is. And so it is. Have a fine Sunday. Remember, you are capable of far more than you think you are. Noodle on this idea. See what you think. We'll talk about it again, I'm sure. Bye-bye.